Well, with the roads causing dangerous conditions across this area, we have team coverage on what you can expect if you have to get out there. We start now in Fort Smith, where 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley is keeping an eye on things. Morgan, what are you seeing and what updates do you have for us? Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Well, we're here in Fort Smith, right off of I-540, where we've seen very few cars out this morning. Interstates are very slick. And like you said, Joe, RDOT's reporting ice-covered roads all across Sebastian, Franklin, and Crawford counties. And we're hearing dozens of vehicles reported crashed or stranded on I-40 between Fort Smith and Ozark. Now, I spoke with Crawford County Emergency Management this morning, and they're telling me there are multiple wrecks throughout Crawford County. Highway 59 blocked both north and southbound with about 6 vehicles in ditches. And Figure 5 Fire Station is opening as a warming center for those that are stranded this morning. Last night, I also spoke with Sebastian County Emergency Management. They told me they're encouraging people to stay off the roads until this afternoon, and they're hoping things will slightly improve around 2 p.m. today. But I'm going to be checking in with county officials and RDOT this morning, so I'll let you know as those updates come in. But for now, that's all from us. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Morgan. Stay warm. We'll check back in with you throughout the morning. Well, now we continue our team coverage with a live look at things in Fayetteville. That's where we find 5 News reporter Jose Carranza. Jose, what have you been seeing so far, and what updates do you have for us this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Joe. So far, the roads have been slick. We're here just off Weddington in Fayetteville. And Zach, talking about our drives into work from home today, I drove from North Springdale, that's southern Benton County, to here in Fayetteville. And there were plenty of spots where I felt those slick spots, those icy patches. In Benton County, I talked to county officials, and those county officials are saying that the roads are very slick and icy. They went over the bridges and overpasses yesterday with crews with sand and salt mixes. And again, this morning at 2 a.m. for the rest of the roads. But again, what are we seeing out here? Well, if you step outside your door, you're probably going to see a lot of this. Right here, you might be able to see it with the light reflecting off of it. It looks a little bit just wet on the ground. But hey, looks can be deceiving. That ice, that's ice right there. That's not water, that's ice. And you might see the white peaks there. Look, this morning, there were times whenever I was walking out in my driveway and I was slipping. There's definitely a chance out here to slip and fall. And talking about those county officials in Benton County, all the way in the northwest part of our state, they're saying the message right now is to stay home. The ice, even their chained tires, are having a hard time getting through these roadways. For now, we're live in Fayetteville, covering news where you live. Jose Carranza, 5 News.
All right, thank you, Jose. Now, because of those roads just into the newsroom, Fayetteville schools and even Rogers School, and we just told you Bentonville schools have decided to close because of the conditions out there. All right, we're taking a live look at the iDrive Arkansas winter weather map. Now, you can see there are already ice and ice patches reported all over 5 country. That's what the pink and the purple there mean. So that's where you're going to find slick spots where crews have been out and reported back that those driving conditions are pretty rough.